My name is Matthew Richards. Today's date is April 27th of 2016. Password is popcorn, and this is my live audience. When I say the word vaccination, what comes to mind? Most people think, well, I do it just because I do it, or I don't know why I do it. Well, today I'm speaking on behalf of an organization called Vaccines for All. Now, my name is Matthew Richard, and we're going to cover some basic topics about vaccines. First, we're going to go, why are vaccines good? Second of all, we're going to talk about why vaccines do not cause autism. And lastly, we're going to talk about a term called herd immunity. Now, why vaccines are good? There's three main reasons why they're good. The first one is they're great, easy to use. Second one, there are no costs to you. And third one, it's one of the only things in medicine that they use to prevent things and not treat it after it happens. So let's talk about under the healthcare law that was passed in 2012, the insurance companies have to cover the vaccinations of anything to anybody at 100%. So there will be no cost to you. The reason why they're easy is it's one shot into your arm, you are done. So now that we covered that, I want you to move on to this study that was released by a guy named Andrew. This Andrew was actually a gastroenterologist, not even related to anywhere in the vaccination world. And he published a research showing that vaccines causes autism. Now let's talk about this survey that he did. The survey size was actually only 8 kids. A normal survey is about 200 to 500,000 kids. All of the 8 kids had autism, and all of their parents paid him to find out why a vaccine causes autism. If that doesn't scream to you fraudulent, I don't know what does. Now, he actually ended up losing his license due to malpractice after publishing this survey because it was falsified information about that. So there's actually been recent studies, 3 to be exact, of the survey size about 500,000, one done in the United States, one done in UK, and the other one done in Russia. All of them show that there is no correlation whatsoever from vaccines to autism. Now that we covered that, there's actually a very small group of individuals in the world that cannot receive vaccines due to their autoimmune disorder or they're on cancer treatment and their immune system is suppressed. Vaccines actually rely on your immune system to fight back. Those people actually rely on this term called herd immunity. This herd immunity is basically if we have 97% of the population vaccinated, all diseases of that type will be done. There will be no more. Now, if we get to 90%, which is where most of the United States is, we have small pop-ups. Ultimately, if it's below 90%, there is no showing at all. So first, I'm going to show you this diagram right here. As you can see on the right here, see these infected people? No vaccines, 100% infection. Down here, this is 90% of the population has vaccinations. Right here, these are the two that have the disease. Over here, it's just a few pop-ups. So this is why the 90%, this is where we're at now. Ultimately, we want to get to 97. This next diagram right here is published from the Netherlands in 2013. The dark blue areas is where the vaccination rate is about 90% or below. Over here is where the outbreaks of, in this particular study, measles, are really ramped right there. Ultimately out here where the vaccination rate is above 97%, no outbreaks whatsoever. The last thing I want to show you is this new poll. This poll was just released right here, and the poll is a true or false statement. All children should be vaccinated. 80% of the population said yes. 13 of 13% said no, the other ones declined the answer. So my question to the 13% that said no is, why are you not putting yourself and your kids in danger, but why are you putting other people that rely on you to get vaccinations in trouble with the disease? So let's recap everything that we went over today. So we started with why vaccines are good, which are they're easy to use, no cost to you, and one of the only things in the medical field that we use to prevent something from happening. Second of all, we covered about the autism and vaccination, about how there's no correlation whatsoever, and also about that survey that he posted was incorrect. We also went over the term herd immunity, which we try to be at about 97%, which most of the United States is at 90%, which we have small pop-ups. Lately in the news, it's been pertussis, aka whooping cough. And my last thing to you is, next time you go into the doctor, ask if you're caught up on your vaccinations. Ask him what else you could do to prevent you. If you know you're going to be around newborn children, get the extra Tdap shot, which is the pertussis in it. And my last thing is, if you've never been vaccinated before, ask your doctor to just get boosters. The boosters are there just to help you boost your immunity. Thank you.